Hey Josh, it's Monday. And first off, to answer your question from last week, no? Question mark? Not sure what that is, but alright. Anyway, time for my weekly update on training, since that seems to be the thing that I've been doing as of late. Theo and I went out for what was originally only supposed to be a 1.5 to 2 hour walk. Ended up being nearly 5 hours. We went for that on Saturday. Yesterday, Sunday, I didn't do any exercising because I was helping out with yard work. So that was my exercise, I guess, for the day. I mowed. So yeah. But yeah, it was kind of funny because Theo and I just kept kept walking. We kept chatting, kept walking. By the time I noticed, it was like, oh, we started at like 11:30. It is now 1 o'clock. We should probably turn back. Um, so yeah, we started on the hike and bike trail in Kent. Started from the dam, the waterfall dam, whatever you want to call it. Um, we went down there and kept going, made it to the Freedom Trail, kept going, and eventually we got to a park that Theo knew about, and that's where we stopped to have our snacks, and then we turned around and headed back, and when we got back, Theo was incredibly dehydrated because he did not bring any water, so that was not good. Um, but yeah, like I said, it was just him and I were just chatting the entire time. Um, we talked a little bit about RPGs that we're playing or plan to play slash run. He actually told me about the Witcher thing. I didn't know about it at the time because I just finished watching your video 4 minutes ago as of this recording. Um, but yeah, so but yeah, he had told me that you had gotten him that, and I was just like, that sounds incredibly complicated, and I wish you luck. um, but yeah, the thing that we were really talking about though was currently him and I's favorite RPG style game, Masks, because you got us both hooked. So I'm actually running a Masks game right now. I had a one shot on last Tuesday, so a week ago from tomorrow. Um, and like, I'll be honest, I was not expecting it to be just a one shot, because that's not how Masks goes. It is a series of sessions. But yeah, I played with Harrison actually, and Thomas. Yeah, you've met Thomas. I forgot that he's in Desmondus. He plays Bartholomew. But yeah, him and Harrison. We were playing it, and I had my own GMPC, but that was mostly just to help with sort of to help them, at least to help Thomas understand the game, because Thomas has never played it. Harrison has sort of played it a little bit, but he was really excited to play more. And Harrison is playing a Nova, and Thomas is playing a Doomed, and my character is a Legacy. So the Nova is definitely much better of a fit for Harrison than the Prodigy, because Harrison's style of playing games is, or playing RPGs is essentially the Nova, sort of build up power and then let it all out. His favorite class in Pathfinder is the Kineticist? Kinesis, something along those lines. It's the one. I actually don't know much about it. I've never played it. But yeah, that's apparently it's very similar to the Nova, and that is very much more Harrison style of play. And so he definitely enjoyed it a lot more this time around, and then obviously Thomas, it was his first time playing, and he really enjoyed it. There was a lot of, oh, it's just a one-shot things that happened, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I actually got, I got my other friend Anthony, who I'm not sure if you've ever met him. He's going to be playing a soldier, and then Theo is actually going to be a reoccurring character. He's probably not going to be in every single session, but sort of similar to Cookie in a regard. But he's going to be playing a Transformed that has a very interesting story behind him. I'm having him play a sort of student-teacher sort of thing, because in my game, I think I've briefly talked about it in a video a while ago, but, yeah. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. But yeah, my game, the characters are going to a superhero high school where they're learning how to control their powers and all that fun stuff. Think Sky High or My Hero Academia, if you've watched either of those. But yeah, it's interesting. I've already, I just came up with this today, but I determined that the history teacher's name is going to be Mr. How is it pronounced? Relga? Because I'll let you try and figure that out if you want. But it was something funny that I was just like, I need to do this now, because that's what Masks is, just a random idea. Hey, put it in. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. The general story that I'm going to be going with, because I have three people that really aren't able to control their powers all that well, being the Nova, obviously, the Doomed, also obviously, and the Transformed, also obviously. All three of those are very much the I cannot control my powers classes, or playbooks, my bad. But the story that I have going on, Theo actually helped me come up with it on Saturday, is that, basically for this first arc, I'm not sure if it's going to go on longer than this. I hope that it will, but we'll see. For the first arc, I'm looking at, or what I'm doing is that I have a criminal underground, obviously, that is working on a drug that is actually able to help younger superpowered individuals help control their powers more, which is very interesting, and I have to thank Theo for giving me that, because it's a common vice for at least two of them. I'm not sure about Theo's character. We'll see about that, but yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I'm definitely excited for it, and it's going to be very interesting having a soldier as well during all of this, when my other two players may or may not get addicted to this drug. We'll find out. Stay tuned. So, but yeah, I'm very excited. I actually have another session tomorrow, so wish me luck. So I guess that'll do for this video. So Josh, my question for you is, what's your thinking on this sort of first arc idea that I have? So that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.